As a short guy myself, this is a very inspiring story. What? It's just a movie? David Spade didn't actually get the girl? Oh, man. What's going on, movie fans? Welcome back to JBuck Studios, your home for reviews, reactions, and ridiculousness. And we got a little bit of a surprise today. Netflix released a movie today. It's Wednesday, rather than the normal Friday. I went and checked it out. It's the new rom-com with David Spade and Lauren Lapkus, I believe. The Wrong Missy. Disaster strikes when a man invites his dream girl to an island resort, but a previous blind date shows up instead. So is this new Netflix rom-com full of laughs? Let's find out. But before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you guys thought of The Wrong Missy, if you've already seen this film or now very much looking forward to it. Now let's get into some of the good. So yes, The Wrong Missy is another Netflix movie that's coming kind of from Adam Sandler or the Happy Madison production company, so you might be a little wary of it because sometimes they're hit or miss. You know, there's people that absolutely love Grown Ups 2, but then you also get things like The Ridiculous 6, and this movie is very much a rom-com that puts these two people in an unlikely situation of almost misidentity, and then they slowly realize or come together to find out who the true people are, who is actually the person behind the persona, I guess, if that makes sense. But getting into this movie, The Wrong Missy, I would say that all of the familiar faces in this film are nice to see. You know, at the forefront, you have David Spade, Lauren Lapkus, but then you get side characters of Nick Swardson, Sarah Chalke, I believe, from Scrubs. You get Rob Schneider. You get the googly-eyed guy that's in all of Adam Sandler's movies, and then all of these other fun characters that are kind of on the side. Also, his wife and kids are in this film. So it's nice to sort of see these familiar faces and the chemistry amongst them, since they're all friends, they're all doing weird movies together and stuff. It seems like they very much work together. But the standout for myself is Lauren Lapkus in this film, because she is asked to do a lot, and I think she nails everything she's supposed to do. She is over the top. She's doing pratfalls. She's doing physical comedy. She's doing funny one-liners. She's googly eyes that are like crazy eyes but lovey eyes. Like, she is by far the standout in this movie. She is the shining rock in this otherwise kind of dull, familiar film. And there's certain lines that she just had delivery that was perfect. Like, they get to the hotel room and it's very fancy and she's kind of all going around looking at things, and she goes outside and is like, "I made it! All my teachers can eat my Again, maybe it's just comedy that caters to me, but I thought that she absolutely killed it with all of her line delivery and comedy and everything that was asked of her in this film. However, the rest of The Wrong Missy just feels like it's kind of thrown together. There's nothing that really stands out, and it's a very familiar watch. I mean, this is following the template to rom-com movies. I love rom-coms, but this is the template. There's pieces from What Happens in Vegas, Just Go With It. Any and every rom-com that you see two people that maybe misidentity or butting heads, they come together, there's conflict, then they get together at the very end, they go to a tropical island, they have to impress their boss. I mean, if you've seen 5 rom-coms, you have seen this movie. So it's a very familiar trope or running through line in this film, and it does get a bit goofy. Like I mentioned earlier, where Lauren Lapkus' character has some great lines and does some funny stuff, it gets a little too much at a time. I mean, it's very much like she falls off of a cliff and just kind of brushes it off, and people are okay with it. It gets almost into that slapsticky, goofy, almost cartoonish angle in this film that I really didn't like. It felt out of place. But also, another thing, like I said, she has some funny lines and whatnot, but when you're throwing that many jokes at the screen and maybe a handful of them are landing, it just feels exhausting. I mean, this is a rom-com. It very much has the comedy in the film, but a lot, and I mean a lot, a majority of the jokes and bits and gags and everything just do not land in this film. Overall, The Wrong Missy is another Netflix movie that follows the template for rom-coms, with it featuring a cast and crew of familiar faces and Lauren Lapkus absolutely killing her role, but with it very much following a familiar trope, a lot of jokes not landing, and it very much leaning into that slapstick. I would probably skip out on The Wrong Missy. If you are a fan of Adam Sandler's production company, all of those people, and rom-coms, throw it on Netflix. It's free. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, or even just marginally breaking the mold, this isn't it. In closing, I'm going to give The Wrong Missy 2 out of 5 wrong phone numbers. So what did you guys think of The Wrong Missy? If you've already seen this film, a fan of Adam Sandler, or very much looking forward to it, I want to know in the comments down below. Anyways though, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there, or right over there, you know, brand new content every single week here on the JBuck Studios channel. I just did JBuck Live yesterday. You can watch the replay on my channel, and then also an ending explained poorly for 1983 Sleepaway Camp. It's crazy. Follow all of my social media, like this video, subscribe to the JBuck Studios channel, and until next time, we'll see you later.